October 24th, AD 79, 1 p.m. On a sun-drenched afternoon over the Bay of Naples.
The Earth suddenly shatters. A colossal explosion rips through the stratosphere. Mount Vesuvius is unleashed, shooting a monstrous, pine tree-shaped column of hot ash and glowing embers into the sky. In less than 24 hours, two of the Roman Empire's wealthiest cities vanish from the face of the earth. This is the story of their final hours.
Dawn breaks on the Bay of Naples. Nowhere else in the vast Roman Empire is life sweeter or more vibrant.
Pompeii awakes to the sound of wooden wheels rolling on stone-paved streets.
The scent of Campania sea salt mixes with fresh smoke from 35 bakeries.
20,000 souls, merchants, craftsmen, aristocrats, begin their day with countless plans.
To the west is its sister city, Herculaneum, an idyllic sanctuary of luxury. Sun-drenched villas overlook the azure Mediterranean, with manicured gardens and quiet terraces.
Life here is serene, sheltered, and tranquil.
Both cities live under the shadow of Vesuvius. To them, Vesuvius is no threat.
It is a generous, green presence, covered in lush vineyards that produce the region's prized wine.
To the Romans of AD 79, Vesuvius is simply a mountain. The word volcano does not even exist in their vocabulary.
They have no idea that this paradise mountain is a sleeping giant waiting to awaken.
But paradise had cracks. In truth, nature had been screaming its warnings.
17 years earlier, a devastating earthquake had leveled much of Pompeii. Stubbornly, the people stayed to rebuild, brick by marble brick.
They had no idea that far below, the magma was already rising, fracturing the rock to find its way out.
In the days before the disaster, wells began to dry up. The few remaining waters tasted odd, metallic, and bitter. Sheep stampeded on the slopes. Birds vanished from the sky. Across the bay, the elderly scholar and naval admiral Pliny the Elder observes these abnormalities. He takes notes, fascinating by the strange reports. But even the greatest mind of the Roman world cannot imagine the scale of the coming catastrophe.
1 p.m. Exactly. Centuries of pressurized magma finally blast through the rock, sealing the volcano.
An explosion of super energy is unleashed, powerful enough to vaporize anything nearby.
The ground shakes so violently that people are thrown off their feet. From the summit, a monstrous, vertical column of ash, gas, hot pumice. It spreads across the sky like a giant Mediterranean pine tree. The midday sun is vaporized, replaced by a cold, unnatural darkness. Doom has arrived. Panic erupts in every street. A family in white togas pushes through the market. Parents grab their children. People separated in the chaos call out for their families, while others run to the temples to pray, and still others sprint home to gather their precious gold coins. But that choice to return home becomes a death sentence for thousands. A strange snow begins to fall from the blackened sky. Small, soap, gray pumice stones, the Lapilli. At first, they seem harmless, but soon, they pile up quickly. The strong stone houses, meant to be shelters, begin to turn into death traps. The weight of tons of hot pumice stones accumulates on flat rooftops. Wooden beams groan and buckle. Roofs collapse with a terrifying crash, burying entire families beneath and rubble.
On the water, Admiral Pliny the Elder makes a heroic decision.
He orders the massive Roman warships to launch, sailing directly into the path of the storm to rescue Rectina, a desperate friend.
But the sea has become chaotic, ridden with new sandbanks created by fallen debris. Pliny is trapped. The great scholar falls to the beach, suffocated by toxic gases heaviest at ground level, dying in human history's first organized naval rescue mission.
1:30 a.m. The mine tree shafts collapse.
Millions of tons of burning rock and toxic gas crash down toward the slopes. A hurricane of fire, the pyroclastic flow, surges down at catastrophic speed, 200 kilometers per hour. Herculaneum, the seaside resort, lay directly in its path. It is swallowed in a single, boiling moment. Pompeii has survived the night, but dawn brings its final sentence.
There are no final struggles. No time to understand.
The cloud of superheated, toxic gas surges past, consuming everything in seconds. Life is frozen into agony. When Vesuvius finally subsides, daylight returns to the Bay of Naples. Nearly 17 centuries pass. Pompeii is a myth, until a farmer digging his field turns up a statue, leading to the accidental awakening of its ghosts.
And then, history emerges. Painful and painfully human.
A plaster cast shows a mother trying to shield her child with her body. Another reveals two people locked in their final embrace. One shows a chained slave unable to flee. Another, a guard dog twisted onto its back, struggling against its leash.
These are not marble legends. They are real people, caught in their last, desperate moment of fear.
Today, Vesuvius still watches, silent and dormant, over the Bay of Naples.
The mountain is not dead. It is merely asleep.
And Pompeii stands as Earth's eternal warning. Our entire civilization is fragile in the face of the planet's power. Today, scientists monitor every tremor, using advanced technology to listen to the sleeping giant's breath. Pompeii has become a living laboratory, teaching humanity how ancient lives ended and how future disasters can be predicted.
In its quiet streets, the voices of 20,000 souls still echo across preserved frescoes and stone hearths. Every unburied coin and mosaic tile tells a story of human hope, trade, art, and daily dreams cut short. Yet human life persists. Generation after generation returns to live, love, and build under the mountain's shadow. The same volcanic ash that brought destruction also yields rich, fertile soil for new green life. As our modern cities expand, the ruins of Pompeii remind us never to ignore nature's subtle warnings.
To walk through Pompeii is to step through a portal in time, bridging 2,000 years in a single heartbeat.
It calls on humanity to walk with humility, honoring the formidable power of the planet we call home.
For though cities may fall to ash, the memory of Pompeii endures forever, an eternal beacon in human history.